Hello YouTube and Universe, and welcome to Scarstorm Productions. I'm your host Morro, here to bring you everything new on your favorite brands and more. And today we're taking a look at the Wave 5 of Blokees Transformers. But before we begin, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification so you don't miss another video like this. Because maybe a small clip for you guys, but it's a big help for me and the channel. Thank you, and without further ado, let's begin. Now, if you don't know what Blokees are, they're basically Transformer model kits. And I have to say, I personally enjoy these because they give you small representations of different figures from G1. And my personal favorite is the blue streak that I got. One more thing I forgot to mention, they're basically random pools. So they usually come in sets of 9 with one mystery figure, like most things. You know, you can't have a blind box without a mystery figure. And basically, there are certain chances you'll get certain figures. And one of them I got was Blue Streak. Now, the ones we'll be talking about right now are the ones for Transformers 1. Now, these will be releasing on September 20th, the day of the Transformers 1 movie. Now, we only have 5 reveals for it, so we only had to wait for 4 more, but from the box art and the side of it, we can already tell who some of those are. Optimus Prime, Orion Pax, B-127, and what looks to be Megatron. Now, for the figures that were actually revealed, I'm going to go from my least favorite all the way to the ones I actually like. Starting off, my least favorite one is the Death Tracker. Basically, these are Sentinel Prime's foot soldiers, and there's nothing really much to say about it, if I'm being completely honest. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the design, and this just looks amazing, but personally, I don't really know how to feel about it because its purpose is basically troop building, and with how many chances we're actually going to get to pull it, I personally don't want to take that much time to actually troop build it. But on a standalone, it's perfect. Next up, we have Cogless Hound. Now, it doesn't say Cogless Hound, but I personally like to add it because that's what they are, Cogless. And he's one of 3 that was actually revealed. So, hopefully when this wave comes out, I get all 3 of them because they actually scale with how the Deluxe class figures are. Because if you know, the miners in Transformers 1 are smaller than your average bot that could transform. And because of how blocky figures are, they actually will scale with your Deluxe class figures for Transformers 1. Now, back to Hound. I have to say, it looks amazing. And I'm glad they're actually doing a Hound because Hound is one of my favorite G1 characters. And I'm also glad he's in the movie, but he doesn't get that much screen time in it. Now, the reason he's number 5 on this is because I like the other 2 Cogless miners, and the other figure in this wave just looks amazing. So don't come at me in the comments for asking why I put Hound so low. I just feel like the other ones were just better in my opinion. But anyway, I like this a lot, and hopefully I get it when the wave comes out. Next up, we have Ironhide. Now you might be wondering, why do I have Ironhide higher than Hound when they look exactly the same? Well, my good viewer, it's because it's Ironhide. Of course I'm going to have him a little higher. He's one of the greatest Autobots. And I like how his face looks. It's basically a younger Ironhide with less experience, though you can tell who it is by the shape of his head fin. I also like the shading that they use on his shoulders instead of making it completely black like Hound's. But either way, pretty good figure, and hopefully we get to see a Ratchet from this as well because, well, Ratchet and Ironhide share the same mold, so it's kind of obvious if we get a second wave for Transformers 1, we're going to get a Ratchet. Next up, we have the future mad scientist of the Autobots, Wheeljack. Now, Wheeljack looks amazing, and personally, Wheeljack is my favorite Autobot out of all of them. So I'm happy we're actually going to get a Cogless version of him because I feel like he's the perfect pick for it. Now, the differences from the Cogless Ironhide and this Cogless Wheeljack is, well, kind of the whole thing. Because it has a new chest, because instead of being the boxy looking chest, it's more or less the same chest that B-127 had in the movie. He also has new shoulder guards and leg guards as well. Which, kudos for them. for making it completely different than the other two Cogless ones. And it's probably going to have the same kind of stuff as B127 when we actually get a reveal image for that. But hey, it still looks good. And finally, for the final Blokees figure that was revealed, we have Sentinel Prime. Now, what do I have to say about this? Now we have 3 good Sentinel Prime figures. That's what. Because we got a good one with the main line, and we have an amazing one with the Studio Series, and now this? I guess Sentinel Prime is just back. Anyway, I love how this looks. I feel like they sculpted it really well, and it brings those details that Sentinel Prime actually has, and brings it to full effect with this figure. And it just looks amazing. And hey, he even has this dual-bladed sword that we got to see a little bit in a small trailer, which is always a plus when we get accessories that actually are there. Anyway, that's it for the last Blokees figure that we have today. And I have to say, this has to be an amazing wave so far. And hopefully, as soon as September 20th hits, I pre-order it because I have a tendency of forgetting to order stuff. But anyway, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification so you don't miss another video like this. Because it may be a small clip for you guys, but it's a big help for me and the channel. And comment down below which out of these 5 were your favorites so far. And if that's everything, that's a wrap. Fade to black.